Cool.
What is going on, everybody? All the listeners. This is the season 2, episode 4 of the Borderline podcast.
Season 2.
I know, right?
Season 1 didn't even come out yet, but we're on season 2. This will not see the light of day until probably the end of January, beginning
quick.
February.
I didn't make season 1.
We didn't even really
Season
even
one.
finish season 1. We
But-
only we were only saying season 2 because we switched up the room. This is actually like the third switch up of the room now because we haven't recorded an episode with the walls yet.
I like this a lot better.
This is
The
the
other
first.
This is more of a vibe, right?
More of like a
Way better.
kickback,
Yeah.
chilling.
The desk
Definitely.
thing had to go, so the chairs were the first upgrade.
Chairs
Then
were
it
a
was like
big
the
upgrade.
black walls were just like closing in, you know?
The chairs change everything.
The chairs change a lot, yeah.
Everything.
All right. Well, today we have Joseph Latona, or well known as LT.
Thank you
Going
for
on,
having
my
me.
boy.
Mr.
Thank you for
LT.
having me. Back in New York.
How long you here for?
Till I feel like going back, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I work for myself. I don't really I don't have a time schedule or time sheet that I gotta follow, but
Do you feel like you feel like you want to go back that faster? Like do you feel like you don't want to hang around here?
it's not really that I don't want to hang around. It's just I feel like what's out there right now is where I need to be. Like the people there, the things that are going on out there. That's just right now where I need to be.
Do you feel like the environment, besides the people, do you feel like the environment is like more?
Yeah, it's super different. I just feel like the people out there are very everyone is just so goal oriented. Like everyone's talking about what they're gonna do or their plans. Out here, it's just like what's everyone doing that they've been doing that they're gonna keep doing. Like everyone's just like settled, content, and everyone's just like cool with.
I was going to say, mindset over there is just way different compared to over here.
Super different. And
It's like here, it's
I realized that when I came back, and I'm like, wow, like everyone's still in the same place, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm
No.
saying like
I know what you're
how
saying.
do I
This-
word this? Like
yeah.
Like
no one's-
their end goal compared to your end goal.
yeah, like no
rather
one's
in a
really
sense.
talking about like their plans. They're just like, this is what I'm doing, and this is what I plan on doing for like forever. Like
Would you
out there, everyone's just like, I want to do this next year, and I want to travel here. I want to go
That's
here. I want to
awesome.
meet this person, and it's just different. But
A lot of growth is out there,
Mhm.
personally.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
yeah, I kind of like it sounds weird. Like started like a new life, kind of like when I went out there, people got introduced to me as like LT,
Yeah.
the photographer. Like out here, people know me as like baseball player, like whatever,
Right.
like the college,
Joe
like,
Latona.
went to high school with me. Like out there, it's like that's what I was known as, and that's
Right.
what people know me for. So it's like a fresh start.
How does that
That's
feel,
cool.
honestly?
Yeah.
I was gonna say
That just
Yeah.
feels like
How
I don't
does
know.
that
it's like an
feel?
alter ego in a way. Like
yeah.
It's like my second.
that.
Dude.
Oh.
That was so loud, bro.
Oh my god, it's my fucking laptop. I'm so sorry.
Anyway, back to what I was just saying.
Interrupted.
No, it's cool. It really is cool. Like it's almost like a whole new world out there for me. New people, new places, and traveling now. I went to LA a few times, went to Miami, and just seeing a lot of the world and meeting new people and seeing that there's more out there than just Staten Island, New York.
I have to ask, like, what was the big like push for you to do it? Like, what was it like? What did it take for you to just be like, okay, snap, like I gotta go?
I just couldn't take work anymore, bro. I had a great job. Like my
Mhm.
father got me the job. I was making really good money. I was doing like heavy duty plumbing, construction, all that shit.
Right.
And I was just so fed up with it. Like I was looking at the guys around me. Not that I love them. I love the guys I work with and everything, but I was looking at like the older guys. I'm like, do I want to like? Is this the end goal? Like, do I
Right.
want to be like old and like in pain and like
Yeah.
doing manual labor for
yeah.
30 years? I'm like, this isn't it. Like, and one day I literally snapped, and I actually posted a video. If you on my Instagram, you guys probably saw it.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm like, I put my phone down. I was like, I promise I won't be here
Right.
in a year. Like I put that into the world. So then
Mhm.
after I did that, like it has to happen because everything I say,
Of course.
I have to make it happen. But I just couldn't take it anymore. Like I knew there was more to life. I knew there was more for me to do, and it all started with me. And I had to just
Absolutely.
I had to make that decision.
You want the better for yourself.
Isn't it crazy just how
Yeah.
that feeling grows?
Yeah.
Like you woke up one day and you're like, a year from now, I'm not gonna be doing this anymore.
Yeah.
And that time comes around and your mind, just every day up until the time you just said like this is it. You
Mhm.
thought about that every single day.
It just
It's like this
it
is
was
it.
an everyday
this is
thing.
it.
Like it was always. I woke up every day. I was like, fuck, gotta go to work. Like you shouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Like
no,
you
you
should wake
should
up and be
not.
like, let's go. Like what are we doing today? Oh, we're going here. We're about to do this. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Damn.
shit.
We got a fucking. This kid Joe's just fucking
Gotta
giving
put
us
us-
all the
Damn.
fucking It's like we got a wild animal right now on the podcast, dude. Yo, there's a bear in here. Everyone, run!
I can't believe the mics are picking this up right now.
I'm gonna go take care of that. You guys continue.
Okay.
What I was gonna say was on that feeling, isn't it like just
taken care of.
scary?
What?
Continue. Just
It was
Okay.
taken care of.
do you ever like feel like that feeling was never gonna go away, even if you did something else? Do you think maybe if you jumped into something else and you had the same feeling?
It's
you ever
almost
feel
like
that?
once I got that taste of being my own boss. You know what I'm saying? When I
Well,
got-
yeah.
yeah. No, yeah. Obviously, yeah. You guys know what I'm talking
Mhm.
about. Like once I got the taste of like being my boss and like deciding if I want to work or if I don't want to work and making my own money, and it all 100% went to me. Like I was like, I never want to work for anyone else again in my life. Like once you get that taste, you just like you
Yeah.
never want to be told what to do or like when to
What
do
time? Yeah.
what
yeah.
How
time
to
to be
do it.
somewhere. Like and that was it. Once I got that taste of like being my own boss, and I just that from that day on, I never wanted to.
It's almost like a drug, right?
Yeah, I like.
I feel like when
I
you get
hated
that,
being,
when you,
like, told
it's when
what
you
to
get
do.
that mindset.
Mhm.
I feel like I've had that mindset. Tom had that mindset for a long time. Like even now, Ralph has knows what it's like. But that thing, like I'm not working for anyone. I'm not taking shit from nobody.
Mhm.
When that first clicks in your head, you'll never go back
No.
to the idea of somebody telling you what to do when you
Mhm.
could take off for work, like
Exactly.
stuff like that. It will never be the same because when it hit for me, especially I don't mean in like a disrespectful like fuck everyone, fuck the
No, no.
bosses, but
I still have people like I still
No,
like work for people, but like you know what I mean. Like I don't have to wake up every day and like clock in,
And
clock out.
and listen
I
to
get to
somebody.
choose a
like,
vacation. Like no, like
It's
I
your
could
schedule.
Yeah,
That's the best part.
yeah, oh man, it's so crazy too how far you come and how we started together.
Bro, it's-
I was literally doing it before you.
I was like, John, how do I turn the camera on?
Yo,
Like literally, like not even 2 years ago. I was like,
Like, yo, like, what's an SD card?
I remember when I first got my camera that I still use now. Like I literally bought an 85 as my first lens. You remember that?
Yeah.
That's not a first lens you buy. Like I didn't know shit. I'm walking around like, why is it so zoomed in? I'm like, why can't I zoom out?
I remember you
That's
you pulled
nuts.
out with the little Canon, bro.
Yeah,
The little Rebel, the T6. I'm like, yo, this
dude, I
fucking-
shot like a Sweet 16 with that thing. Like, and
Using
I thought I
videos.
was like doing a good job. I was like, bro, looking back, I'm like, that was so embarrassing. If a kid ever walked in like with a fucking T6i and he's like, I'm the photographer, I'm like, bro, fucking leave. We use an iPhone. We don't need you.
No, it's
Yeah.
crazy though, because we went to that water tower. I think that was the first time we ever met up.
Yeah.
We started at the water towers. I had my ADD at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and you had the little Rebel shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, yo, like, we just like had no idea what we were doing. But like, yo, what's your shutter speed on right now? Like, my shit's
I
on
didn't
fuck.
know-
What's your
I didn't know
what's your
anything,
f-stop
bro.
on?
But those were the days that like got me to where I'm at. Like I used to go home after those days. I remember I'd sit at my desk and I'd be like, what is shutter speed? You know what I'm saying?
nah, you're
And I'd
you're
be
a
like,
student
I
of
would
the
get
game.
like obsessed. I'd sit there for like 3 hours just watching videos. I'd be like, okay, and then I'd have a notebook. That's why I still carry around notebooks. Like I have a million notebooks. I just write every day, like goals, or I write like what I want to learn, what I should learn this week and stuff like that. So it just, I think it's super cool to have like journals and notebooks and just write anything that comes to your mind. Just write it down.
Absolutely, keep your mind open, so
Mhm.
you're always learning.
Always learn. I'm
I
always
think
learning
I think the
something.
biggest thing with you that is so like obvious and evident like within you is you have a lot of discipline.
Mhm.
Like when you want something,
Yeah,
you're disciplined enough to do it. Like yo, you train for 2 fucking shows, like
Yeah.
bodybuilding shows, like full blown.
Yeah, those shows, like, obviously it was cool, but like they told me more about like myself than anything.
Right.
Like it wasn't
Yeah,
just
but-
about like getting in shape and getting fucking jacked and shit.
Yeah, but the fact that you had the discipline to eat certain foods
Mhm.
the same exact food every single day at a certain time and go to the gym every single day after already being
Mhm.
awake for so many hours and doing everything. So it's just like
Yeah.
you had the discipline to do everything,
Mhm.
to not only show up to work, strict on your food, show up to the gym, do your photography, and have time to probably do runs and everything.
Yeah.
It's just like
It was a lot, but it kind of formed me into who I am. Like now I have a ton of free time, and like I really use it to like my full potential. Like I use every second of the day for what it is.
right.
I used to literally have to wake up at 6:30 in the morning, work fucking 10 hours, drive home, go to the gym for like fucking 2 hours, come home, try to edit while trying to stay awake, and it was just like I was like,
A
I
non-stop
really
cycle.
cannot. This is too much. Like one's got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't
Yeah.
do. I was trying to balance a million things in my life, and it was just super overwhelming. But yeah, going back to like the shows and everything, like what I learned from that, like the bodybuilding shit that I did, which I still like I want to do in the future, but right now I'm just too focused on work. But it just told me like that discipline I learned about like diet and like training and all that. It transitioned over into work.
Yeah.
You know, so it made it work a lot easier because I was like, all right, I got to get this video done. I got to do this. I got to do that. And I just, when I tell myself I'm going to do something, like, it's all I care about. Like,
And that's
Yeah.
all comes back to being disciplined.
yeah.
Is that you could do that. And when
Yeah.
and with that mindset, it's almost like you could do anything
Mm-hmm.
in your mind. You're thinking about, you told yourself, oh, yo, I'm gonna take pictures for a living. When you first started doing it, people just looked at you like, what, whatever, and like, I'm gonna do it. And it just came to the part you started making money off of you, like you're still telling me,
Right.
nah, like this is not it yet. Like I'm
Oh.
gonna do it. And when you get to the point, you literally quit your job, dude, and you, for something you just started as like didn't know shit about, probably just a hobby, just fun, whatever.
I'm still
Turn
learning,
into
bro.
literally
That's
you
the thing.
quitting your yeah. That's the crazy. But there's always something to learn.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy that you got this. You started something. You're like, wow, like this is gonna be it. And people are like, what? And then come how many years later, legit quit your job and making a living off something that you just love to do, and you don't have to wake up and fucking hate what you do, be miserable,
Mhm.
nothing. Like I always say that too in life. I hate some people don't really have a choice when it comes to doing like
Mhm.
certain things. They have no choice. But I always tell myself like I'm not gonna be miserable in life. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if I'm making not so great money, but I'm happy. I'm gonna do
Mhm.
that rather than work my ass off, be miserable as fuck because I want a pension, retirement, whatever the fuck.
Yeah. And the thing to remember is everyone's timing is different. So, like,
yeah.
where you're at now is where you're supposed to be. Like, this is all part of your journey. Like, a year ago, bro, like, Texas, like, I never even thought about going to Texas. And now I live, like, I live there.
Yeah.
Texas was a state.
So, like, you can't, wherever you are now is where you're supposed to be. It doesn't mean you're going to be there forever, but it is where you're supposed to be. But wherever you want to go, if you tell yourself this is where I want to go, then once it's in your mind, then you start taking those steps to get there. And it's an everyday thing.
It's crazy because when
True.
you get those feelings too, like say you told yourself, I'm quit. Like in a year, I won't be at work. That's
Mhm.
anything. Like I've been saying it lately. I've been having a feeling. I've manifested is the next 3 months of my life is gonna like something like a lot's gonna go like a lot of positive things are gonna happen and
Oh, yeah.
things are gonna be changed in the next 3 months of my life. So that's like almost essentially like you saying, and well, I mean like putting it out there in the air,
Mm-hmm.
Like the video.
like the
Yeah.
video, like you recording that video saying that. So just it being done, like I guess manifestation is like the term for it, but just putting that energy and that positive spirit out there.
Yeah.
And just saying I'm gonna do this, and that's what it's gonna be. There's no other way about it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
there's no
saying?
plan B. That's what I
So,
told
like,
myself.
this is what's
Yeah.
gonna happen, and this is it.
If
There's
I want to
no-
do it, I got to do it. Like, I just have to commit to it. And that required me quitting my job, fucking packing a bag, going to Texas. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's crazy to say. Like, when I say that, I still can't believe it. But, like, that's where I'm at.
At the end of the day, you get one chance at life, so you kind of like, you know,
Exactly.
you get one chance at this, so why not make the best of it?
I told myself, like, this is what I want to do. So, like, why not now?
Yeah.
You
I
know what
love
I'm
that
saying?
you
No, absolutely.
you said there's no plan B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I love that. I tell people all the time. Like again, it's to sound crazy. I tell people I'm gonna be a millionaire one day.
Mm-hmm.
I literally refuse to believe anything else.
Yeah.
So I just
And-
feel, and I feel like it just comes like as I say that, and like every month something will bring something different that just brings me closer.
Yeah.
But
That's
like
why
he-
saying it's
yeah.
important. Like, say it. Like, put it into the world. And then eventually you keep doing shit that is going to get you there. It's going to happen.
Like he said, every person's timeline is different, so it might not be this year or this
Mhm.
month or whatever, but it could be the next year or the year after. Every person's timeline is
It could be
different.
fucking 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that's
It's
just
true.
how it is. Like,
I love when people like look at you like you're crazy.
dude,
Yeah, that is a good.
How many
sign.
people just said like you can take pictures, bro? What do you
my
take pictures
parents
for a living?
still don't get it. I love they don't get it. Like,
Mhm.
No.
my mom said she was working she does like she waitresses for like catering parties and stuff. So she's working a party, and like someone came up to her and was like, "Oh, like I'm so happy about Joe, like everything he's doing." And she's like, "Yeah." And she's like, they were like, "He's with Christian Guzman, like it's crazy."
Ugh.
She texted me,
Okay,
she's
I'm
like,
sorry.
"Who the fuck? Who's Christian Guzman, Joe?" Like, she doesn't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so like that's why it's so cool that you like understand what I do. Like, you
Yeah.
understand like people I'm working with. It's just fucking surreal, bro. Like, and no one gets it. Like, I did take the fitness route. Like,
Yeah.
me and John, we did like parties and like engagements and all that,
Mhm.
which is cool. Like, the money's good and everything, but like, it's just not my thing. Like,
Fitness was
the
your thing.
fitness content became my niche. Like,
Yeah.
I enjoy that, and it's also what I'm around fucking 90% of the week. So like,
Correct.
that was just my thing.
That's crazy
And-
how that
and
worked
it's
out,
but,
actually.
yeah, but you enjoyed working out as well, so I think it probably
Exactly.
made it a lot easier for
It
you.
did start out like if you scroll all the way down my page,
Mhm.
like those first few videos are of me, like of me. I used to hire a videographer.
Right.
Shout out, Kata Create, whatever the fuck his name is.
He doesn't even, no, he'd never answer your DM, but
Yeah, he's the man.
he's fire though.
But yeah, like my page started out like me. Like I would hire him to come record me,
Right.
and like I was trying to build a page around myself.
Correct.
And then I got so into like shooting other people, and it was just like the reaction I would get, and I just stuck with it.
Just
Like,
a domino effect.
Yeah, that was the thing that made me the happiest. Like I was passionate about doing those shoots.
Mhm.
The other ones were like, oh, gotta fucking. Not that I didn't like. I still like doing them, but like, I'm more passionate about doing the fitness stuff than
Right.
I am like
And
an
I feel
engagement
that,
shoot or something.
Yeah.
my personal favorite is travel photography.
Exactly.
So
That's your thing,
and that's
yeah.
very, very hard for me to
Mhm.
say, yo, I travel and just pick pictures.
Yeah.
Like
That's your
crazy.
niche.
That's like what I
And you're
love
good
doing.
at it. You're
Yeah.
super good at it.
That's what I love
Yeah.
doing.
That's why the
But-
Instagrams be fire.
Yeah.
But I just bring it back for a second when you're talking about different views on it. Like
Mhm.
people don't understand it, and it's
Mhm.
crazy in the sense that the people that do kind of understand it in different ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he understands in the sense, yo, he's with fucking Christian Guman, bro, athlete. Like
Yeah.
that's his way of looking at it. Mine's like, this is someone I used to take pictures with. We learned like
Yeah.
we learned the camera together, and then you have his way of looking at it, like, yo, this kid quit his job, he's following his dreams, like, you know.
Yeah.
It's all different
It's all
perspectives.
just crazy that how
Yeah,
it
that's
is.
the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. Like I hope my story, whatever you want to call it, can like inspire people, even if you're not into photography, like whatever it is, you're
Yeah.
like whatever your goal is. Like if you dream it, I know it sounds fucking corny, but if you dream it, you could make it happen. Like
So crazy that you say it sounds corny. Like to some people, like these guys are so cheesy,
no,
Yeah.
but
bro.
it's
Like
true.
it's you could just think this is the stupidest thing in the world, but it's really not. There's someone that could be listening to this right now and be like, "Damn, bro, like that is crazy."
It's the
And like they
truth.
just get up and the next day and they could start doing something that's gonna change their life forever.
exactly, like no matter what it is you do, like I always try to tell people that. Like I hate that. Like my thing is like photography and videography because not everybody can relate to that, obviously. But say you want to be like a fucking, I don't know, like a
It can really be with anything. Like if someone wants
It
to be a
can.
plumber, you know
yeah,
what
like
I'm
you want
saying?
to make a clothing brand or
Seriously.
something, like, and you just want to, and you're working like
Ralph.
some. Yeah, like or whatever. Yeah, and you're working like some fucking desk job, and you're like fuck this. I just want to literally be like make a clothing brand, like become a blogger and all that. Like, do it.
Yeah.
Fucking do it. Like,
But it's
do
so
whatever
crazy
it
that people
takes to
don't
do
think
it.
True.
like to take that first step.
Because they're scared, bro.
They're so
Yeah.
scared.
Dude, you know how
dude.
scary it
is.
was quitting
It
my
is.
job? Like I had a good job. I was making great money. Like I was good. I had a paycheck every Friday, and like I was good. I was secure. I was safe. Quitting was scary because then it was gone like
Yeah.
that. Everything was gone.
It really is petrifying. Like just to even like you said, just take that one step,
Mhm.
just to like just do what you kind of want to do. It's just it really is terrifying, and what
And-
you did was just
and-
crazy.
I feel like
yeah.
when you do that though, when you put yourself in a position where like you don't have the money, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like say like, all right, tomorrow I'm not gonna have this paycheck no more.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think that's what majority of the people are scared of, to take that step.
And I was there. Dude, the
That's
day
the
after
thing.
I quit my job, guess what?
Money.
I was unemployed.
Yep.
I literally didn't have a job.
But then your
that next day.
brain starts to work differently to just know like
Exactly,
Yeah.
bro. My
and you're
brain
like, damn, I gotta go make this much money now.
that next day, my brain was like, switch the gear, and it hasn't gone back since. Like, I was unemployed. The day after I quit my job, I woke up and I was like, I'm unemployed right now. Like, I have to work 10 times harder now.
Yeah.
And that's a good mindset.
I feel like
to
you
have.
need that though.
No, I needed that. It lit a
You
fire
need
under my
that.
ass, and
Mhm.
it got me to where I'm at right now.
It's true.
I think that's crazy too. Some people who I guess this is more of a money aspect, but people who like are broke, I don't have any money, I can't afford my bills. I don't understand that mindset. Me, it's how am I can't. I guess it's kind of corny to bring up the book Rich Dad Poor Dad, but it's
Mhm.
not. I'm not thinking, oh, I can't afford it. How my mindset is, how can I afford it?
Yeah.
If I got to work this amount of days, I can make this amount of money doing
Mhm.
this amount of hours. Like people understand. I will fucking work. If you're broke and you have no money, it's your fault. It's not what's in your life. I will work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Yeah.
If it comes down to me not being broke.
And pride. People don't want to work jobs that aren't like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no.
you know what I'm saying? Like, not a high standard, like whatever. Like, they're embarrassed to say they do this or. You
True.
should never. Money's money. Like, if you're working, like, earn your money, do whatever it takes.
Just
And-
do what you gotta
and-
do.
And it's just.
And some people are just, I'm broke. I can't afford this. Like, what am I
Yeah.
going to do?
I had-
Fucking work. What do you
It's
mean what are you
scary.
going to do?
And
I
when
had
you
a-
get in that position, you should work harder. You shouldn't
Absolutely.
start
Bro.
like looking for handouts.
Yeah, but some people just want like sympathy. I had a
Yeah.
girl that used to work for me, and she goes,
Say her name.
Drop her name.
"What's her name?" Her name is Kayla. I'll drop her shit right now. I don't give a fuck. So she She said something. I don't even know what she said to me. She's always complaining about money, but like always was late to work, complaining when you're at work. Like,
Mhm.
do you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta make money. Just come to work and do your job.
Yeah.
So like, she said something, and then I said something back, probably snippy, because you know I'm a dick sometimes. And she goes, I'm sorry. Not everyone could afford a BMW. She's like, I'll never be able to afford that. Literally said, I will never be able to afford that. Like, how do you even close? Like,
It's just
I pay.
foolish to say.
Oh, you drive a
I pay like almost $600 a month for my car, right? $599, whatever. You're saying in your life you will never be able to afford $599 a month.
Some people
what the
just not mentally disciplined. Like he was like back to what he was saying, like how I'm broke, I got no job, I don't know what to do, blah 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 blah. But it goes back to being mentally disciplined, like
100%.
what he did.
Not even
I'm
that. But like,
not
you just feel
disciplined
like,
at all. Like I'm very undisciplined. But when it comes to money, I'm very disciplined.
Yeah.
I'm not thinking $599. I'm not thinking like I work my job. I make like whatever. I make $2,000 a month. Like I'm gonna spend $599 of that a month, like on a car.
Mm.
Like my mindset is like, how can I make this $599 to pay my car and make more money to fucking save, do whatever I want. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like
Yeah.
imagine I was making $500 a week. Like that's nothing. Like you can't do nothing
Yeah.
with that.
And the
What am I
fact that
supposed
she
to do?
says that about like a BMW, like,
Yeah,
it's not even enough. Like fucking. It's just not even
no,
anything
no,
to
it's
me.
not
Like,
that. It's like I got that why not me mentality, which also like got me to where I'm at right now. Like
Mhm.
you see someone driving a BMW, like why can't I have that?
yeah.
Like
yeah, I mean, yeah, there's that.
you know what I'm saying? Like he got there somehow. How'd he do it? Let me follow his blueprint. What did he do to get there? Like what?
I
know
love
what I'm
when they're like, "Oh, was your dad's money?" Like, yeah, it's my dad's money. You knocked the head.
Rest in peace, Dad. Thanks for birthing us. Actually, right now is our birthday.
Oh, happy
20 Oh,
birthday,
shit, happy
boys!
birthday,
That's
boys.
right.
It's our 25th birthday. Thank you,
Happy
Father.
25th.
I'm glad we could
Birthday pod,
birthday pod.
Yeah.
special one.
Not to
It
get
is
off
a
the
good
beaten
one.
path, but yes, like some people
And nobody
are
wants to talk
dealt
about it.
better cards than others, and they manage to do worse with their life.
No,
But I also
100%.
feel like the people that are dealt worse cards always end
Yes.
like just like, you
Yes,
know,
absolutely.
like, no one really knows that what we went through as kids.
Mhm.
Oh,
Literally
man.
no one. I don't think we've ever told anyone. But like no one would know that we went through what we went through.
I
But
feel
we
like-
took what we went through and just I was like, I don't want my kids to grow up like that. I don't want to deal with that.
Exactly.
And you just make sure you just do everything and anything you can to make sure that
Mhm.
life is not something that if you ever have a family is something they are subjected to.
Mm-hmm.
Makes you hungrier.
Oh yeah. bro.
Definitely.
Oh yeah.
That's
Like
a
I
big
said,
difference.
but not
yeah.
everyone. Some people will take what the bad shit they've been through, and they'll like just burn themselves.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They'll just do worse things. They'll use it as negative. That's what I should have said.
Correct.
They'll take instead of taking the negative and making something positive,
The
they'll take
negative.
negative and they'll just continue to be negative.
Yeah.
And not that I really want to even say this, but it's like my older brother. Like he's just someone that just went through negative shit,
Mhm.
continue to go through negative shit, had an opportunity to become positive, and just continues to be negative. And just pity. They just want.
Yeah.
I hate people that just always want pity or sympathy or just fucking looking for something as like a handout or.
An
Like,
easy
dude,
way
just
out.
get. This is a guy that stands outside of 7-Eleven every single morning. I see him every single day, and he opens the door for everyone. He's like, "When you get out, you got any change for me?" I'm like, What do you need money for?" "Oh, I just moved from California. I gotta go get my state ID so I can go get a job." You're here every morning. You're over here asking for money. All this energy, this time that you're taking to be outside of
Yeah,
this 7-Eleven,
exactly.
opening
Yeah.
this fucking door.
Go
You
walk
could be-
around asking for like, can I sweep the floors for like money? Can I?
Literally.
Anything.
Yeah.
You could literally do anything. If someone just walked into the pizzeria and said, "Oh man, I'm really down and out right now. Yo, can I like just clean the windows or something for $10-15?"
Yeah.
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 Absolutely.
But they don't want to. They don't want to work. They want to just.
They don't. They just want to open and close doors and hopefully your
Yeah.
pocket change makes
Dude,
them rich.
You know
A
about the
handout.
guy who sits on the sideway in Staten Island? Not
wheelchair
the
guy?
guy at the wheelchair.
Oh.
sells
the guy-
like snacks.
No,
Drinks?
that guy actually probably makes a killing. Besides
Yeah.
him,
He
He
besides
honestly
him,
makes more
Yeah.
than
there's like an
fucking
actual just a normal like a normal homeless guy. I don't know if he's still around, but he was sitting on the side of the highway, like at all times.
I'm sure.
On the-
Yeah.
Seen him.
So like there was like a Staten Island advanced article about him a couple years ago. He was making like $75,000 a year, bro,
No way.
just collecting money on the side of the highway. 75,000
Tax free, baby.
That is
cash only.
bananas.
He probably lived in a nicer house than like we're living in, bro. Or a nice apartment or
Pretty
something.
sad life though.
No, yeah, he sit on the side every day.
Yeah.
Like rain, hail, snow, sleet.
That's not like.
I'm sure he took a couple of days off, as anyone would. They got a couple of sick days in, but he was making $75,000 a
I'm gonna
year.
pull myself to a shower tonight. It's the West Shore Motel.
It's like I made $150 today. I didn't do nothing. These miserable fucks are on their way to work right now. They're pulling over, giving me their hard-earned money.
You think this cup is easy to shake all day, buddy? My fucking wrist hurts, man. It's like I'm a pitcher in the MLB.
He's probably got strong-ass forearms, too, bigger than his biceps. But no, yeah, it's crazy.
Just can never. Just how? Just how do you just think like this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life?
I can never. That's just sad.
That
No.
is, yeah.
It depends on your goals and I guess your ambitions. I don't know. Me personally, I want to be free. Like I want to be able to do whatever I want, whenever I want. Go where I love traveling, so I want to be able
Mhm.
to just have that freedom to just.
Iceland next year. Yeah, baby. You want to come through, LT?
Yeah, I'm down.
But what do you
November,
Where
kid.
the fuck is Iceland? I don't even know.
Doesn't matter. It's on
it's
the
on
map.
the map, dude. It's on the planet.
It's
You
all
can
that
go there.
matters.
There's nothing one or two planes can't figure out.
It could, it could be flat. It could be round. Whatever. Doesn't
I'm
matter.
down. I'm down.
You
say?
don't interrupt me because I had a good question.
What's up?
So like like I was saying for us, what drives us is being free travel. What is something that drives you? Like what is your your driving factor?
I have to agree. It's just freedom. Like I want to wake up every day and like do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be told what to do. And I got that mentality from like being my own boss, I guess, for a little bit. Like, 'cause even though LT Vision Media like the past like 2 years wasn't like anything crazy serious, like I still was making my own money. Like I was still out there. Like I was a boss of my business. So it's just the freedom, bro. And honestly, I really do want more for like my family and for myself. Like I would love to like retire my dad and retire my mom
Yeah.
and just like see them just not have to work anymore, and my sister too. And I just want to take. It's almost crazy. Like I strive to be so successful, almost to take care of the people around me. Like not even about myself really, because I feel like if everyone around me is good, then I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Like I really look out
yeah.
for everybody else. Like I would love to just retire my parents and my sister, and see them just not have to work and see them like be happy because of me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like that would make my life happy.
I feel like I
That's
feel that
good.
way more about my friends. Than
Oh, friends too. My friends.
I
too,
care
like-
more like my friends, like him, my friend Rob, my friend
Mhm.
Mence, like my friend Kyle, like certain people that I just wanted to see them. Like I always think of ways that I could bring people
exactly
closer to me,
exactly.
where I could elevate them.
I almost think like if the day ever comes where I'm like fucking so successful, so rich, like first thing I'm doing is like getting all my friends and we're all getting together. Like you know what I'm saying? Like celebrating,
Absolutely.
enjoying, like celebrating life. Like I'm not thinking about myself. I'm not thinking about a fucking car. I'm not thinking about like anything materialistic. I'm thinking about like just having like all the people I love around me
For sure.
and just like enjoying the moment, like celebrating life, celebrating each other, and
I feel like not a lot of
hopefully that
people.
day
I
comes.
feel like not a lot of
fucking
people take a step back to realize that.
yeah.
Yeah.
People are just so selfish, though. There's like very, very little selfless people in this world.
soon.
There's more selfish people.
100%.
It is true.
So, in that sense, that's people think that way. If I got a bag, oh my God, I got a bag. My people ain't
Yeah.
even fuck them. It's my money.
And that's something that is different out in Texas.
I was
It's super, I like this term, it's super collaborative, not competitive. You know what I'm saying?
I was just gonna
Everyone's
say
like, how can we grow together? Like, what could we do together? How could I help you? How could you help me?
Yeah,
It's not like, fuck that guy. Like, that
This
guy,
is-
it's like, fuck that other photographer.
that's
Yeah.
not
Nah,
this.
what,
Nah.
like, no, he's his own creator. I'm my own creator. Like,
that's it.
people hire him for him. They hire me for me. There's no competition like that.
I was gonna say, how has it been now that you're somewhere different besides
Mhm.
New York? How's it been like with like meeting all these different types of people and
Mhm.
networking and working, collaborating with all these different types of people?
It's been great, bro. Honestly, like nothing bad to say about anyone I've met so far. People out in Houston are just super nice, super friendly, very
Texas.
welcoming. Like the first week I was there, I was like, damn. Like I made so many friends like the first week, and it just felt good to like to know people. People knew my name. Like when I came to the gym, like, oh, what's
Yeah.
up, Joe? How are you? Like,
That's sick.
how's business? And super welcoming out there. And it was just great. And even when I went to LA, like everyone was just
Mhm.
super nice and it's almost like they meet you and they're like,
Yeah.
how could we grow together? Like, how could we work together? What could we do together? How could I help you? How can you help me? And that's just such a good environment to be around because everyone's growing.
Yeah, honestly, like just watching the things that you've done, especially there,
Mm-hmm.
especially meeting, of course, obviously Christian Guzman
Yeah.
and Max Tuning and everybody like that. I've like literally been watching them since they started YouTube 5-6 years ago.
Me too.
Dude,
It's fucking insane.
insane, absolutely insane. And just watching like Christian evolve and grow his athlete from literally just the tiniest of
Mhm.
places, like a shack, to
To a
Alpha
land.
Land,
Yeah.
literally Alpha Land, and everything like evolve and just grow. It's just absolutely insane. And you meeting him, oh, dude,
Bro.
I would ask him 1,000 questions.
It was surreal. But the crazy thing is, it felt so natural, bro.
Yeah.
Because, like, it's almost like when you watch someone for years, like even like an artist, like a music artist. Like, those guys have been watching for so long that I almost feel like I know them because I know everything
Mhm.
about them.
Yeah.
So it's like you approach him like, oh, what's up, Christian? And he's like,
Absolutely.
oh, sorry. Like, I
Oh,
forgot you
yeah.
know me. Like, I know everything about you, but you know absolutely nothing.
Nothing about me.
You don't even know who the fuck I am. But yeah, it felt super natural, which was crazy. But, like,
That's wild.
those guys are, like, the perfect example of, like,
Chase your dreams.
Christian, Max, and Charlie.
Oh,
Those are literally 3 friends. They all came up the same kind of story. Like, they didn't come from nothing, but, like, they all had bigger dreams for themselves. They all
Absolutely.
started somewhere and just kept growing over the years. And, like, now they're all thriving,
literally.
but they're all still helping each other. You know what I'm saying? They're not, like, against each other. They're not competing with each other. They're all growing together. And it's fucking awesome. And that's what everyone should aspire to be, like,
Them.
that friend group right there. Like, that should be your goal. And it's fucking awesome to see it, like, firsthand now.
Yeah, I know. Just watching them grow together, just
Mhm.
literally becoming so successful, all 3 of them, and obviously like not being jealous or spiteful of somebody, like
Mhm.
like you were saying before.
Yeah.
Yeah, like majority of the people nowadays, like they always envy somebody,
Yeah.
never trying to like be proud of somebody or help somebody, except for obviously maybe a few of us, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, watching that grow and just meeting them in person, I can only
Yeah.
imagine.
I feel like we think. I mean, there's obviously a lot of people out there who don't want to see you eat, but especially I feel like where we come from, like Staten Island, I feel like there's just so many negative people here
Yeah.
that just when you're doing something different besides getting a city test or union job or
Nothing
something.
wrong with that, bro.
No. That
like-
like to each their own.
Yeah.
But I feel like if some people when they hear like, oh, he's a photographer, what the fuck? All these kids trying to be a DJ, he's trying to make music, like
yeah, they look down on different, which is not cool. Because like,
the way you said
Yeah,
that's
it's
not cool.
no, it's not. Like, dude, my mom, like, she was so like set on me, like, getting a city job, getting my benefits, retiring at whatever 65, and she thought that was like that's the goal.
That's
like,
it.
that's what you should be doing.
That's
like,
what we're taught.
You know what's
that's
so
your dream.
crazy
That's what my
though?
grandfather did. Like, sorry to cut you off. That's what my grandfather did. Like, and he's good. Like, he lived a good life. Like, he made money. He provided for the family. But like, I don't want to be like good when I'm 65. Like, I want to be
Right.
successful now when I'm like fucking 24, 25,
Yeah.
26. Like, I want to live my life. I don't want to grind my whole life to be good when I'm 65. I want to just
Yep.
grind now
Absolutely.
and be successful the rest of my life.
Nothing in
So,
life is guaranteed
Yeah.
besides death and taxes.
She's
Exactly.
She's
Yeah,
not
no
getting
taxes
you
you could be.
Mhm.
what you want to do. I hear you.
I was gonna say, a lot of people, like they said, they want to work 20 years, whatever, retire.
Mhm.
Yo, you want to work 20? You want to work for 20 years straight and then enjoy your life? That's on you. But me personally, I would say you could work harder now, for 5 years,
Yeah.
and not work if you're smart. Obviously, if you're just working to just work and you're not doing anything with your money, you're not going to be going anywhere. But
Mm-hmm.
you could work harder and do more in 5 years to set up your whole life than you will in 20. You'll make more money in 5 years than you will in 20 years.
100%. People, but the thing is that it's scary to quit your job because like that job's guaranteed. Like,
But if you're rich, guess the best part is you don't need a retirement.
That's what I'm
you
saying.
Don't need
You
a
don't
Oh
need
yeah,
to-
that's what I was gonna say
you
to
fuck
like.
benefits. Why need
Yeah, they
benefits?
say
if I'm fucking
benefits.
filthy rich. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just pay for the fucking broken leg. Like,
Yeah.
I know it sounds fucked up, but like, the safe route isn't always the smart route. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not at
yeah,
all.
like
Good way to
getting
look
a city job is awesome. Like, yeah, you're gonna make good money. You're gonna never really struggle for your life, and you'll be good. You'll retire. But like, are you really happy like with that the life you chose? Are you waking up every day like this is it? This is the dream.
Yeah.
No, you're spending fucking 10 hours away from your family every day. Like, you get vacations super limited. Like, you can't really pick when you want it. You got to choose, like, oh, I get this many weeks off, whatever. Fuck that, bro. Like, you should be able to go on vacation when you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? And it's scary to quit the safe route, but
Yeah.
sometimes it's the best decision you could ever make.
There's literally like a million ways to make $1 million,
Exactly.
and people just stick to one way. Even people who don't, who I guess have that one job and they're not making enough money. There's more ways to make more money. Like, you have this 24 hours in a
Mhm.
day. If you gotta do, you gotta do.
100%. And I don't knock college. Like, people that want to go to college, it's fucking awesome. But
Fucking
waste of
totally
time.
not college.
no, but
Hate college.
No,
If you go to college, you're wasting your time. Go there, party. If you got the money, party, have fun 4 years. This is what I say for the people for college. But to go to college, unless you're gonna be a doctor, a lawyer,
a teacher.
things like
Yeah.
that. But to go to college for business,
No, absolutely
No,
not.
Why?
yeah, no, 100%. Depends on what you're going for, but I know like a bunch of guys I know now, like they actually look towards getting a mentor instead of like getting a college education. Like
That's smart.
it's less money.
find a person that like does or did like what you want to do, like you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, 100%.
Sure.
and then literally just fucking like get obsessed with them, like shadow them, like learn everything from them, just
True.
absorb everything you can from them, and then eventually you'll become them. You know what I'm saying? So I do like that route, like finding a mentor. A lot of like kids reach out to me, like, dude, I'd love to just like come fucking shadow you on a shoot and just watch you work. Like I used to message people that too, so that's fucking crazy that that's like people are messaging me
That's
that
crazy.
now. But
See, some people's mentality, I feel like
Ego,
they
I
want to
know.
learn. They want to learn, but they're like, I'm not gonna go ask this guy. What does he know? Or I could go do it better myself.
yeah, or it's embarrassing to like.
Or it's embarrassing. It's like, oh,
you're seeking help. Like fuck that, bro.
You
And
can't
ask
be
questions. Like,
embarrassed.
It's crazy you say that too, because I just did a wedding recently. It's my first actual full blown wedding,
mm-hmm,
but I was obviously the second photographer. The guy brought me on.
mm-hmm,
The guy who brought me on was like a super nice dude.
yeah.
He was definitely arrogant, but like he was nice. He was nice, but he was very arrogant. Like he made his sly comments to me and everything. My first wedding, there's some shit that
Oh,
bro,
okay, okay.
my flash didn't work, dude. Like I literally just bought it,
Oh really?
wasn't working. Yeah,
Damn.
like whatever. And he literally made like we were outside taking photos. He was testing his flash on his like stands or whatever. So just testing my equipment, finding how that works. And I'm just like, yo, say it to my face, like what the fuck.
say with your chest, big boy.
But even despite his comments or whatever he
Mhm.
felt, I even told him I was doing a wedding next year and how much I was charging. He was like, yeah, that's like kind of a lot for your expertise, you know. I was like,
Yeah, but those jobs is where you learn.
yeah, and
know what I'm
this is
saying?
the best part. He could,
Unfortunately, on someone else's expense, but
Yeah.
he could say
yeah,
whatever,
It's fucked up to say, but like, yeah, that's where you learn.
bro.
when
But
you fuck up.
I took thousands of photos. I definitely didn't do anything wrong. He probably looked at him and was like, damn, this kid's actually kind of like, this kid's like
Yeah.
good
Dude,
because
we know that, bro. We've been
Yeah,
there.
so
the shoot
I
we
know
did
the
last year,
photos-
remember?
I know the photos aren't bad, but whatever. Going back to what I was trying to say was, he was saying the shit about me, whatever. Like he probably felt the way like this kid doesn't know shit. But I
Yeah,
was like,
that's not
honestly,
cool.
I want to message the guy and be like, yo, listen, honestly, if the next wedding you're doing that's somewhat local, let me know. I kind of want to just come and shadow you. And I won't even. You don't gotta pay me nothing. I just
No.
want to go just to get the experience. I would like to do that honestly for a couple of them.
Yeah.
Just say that. But despite his comments, like I'm willing to go out of my way,
Mm-hmm.
possibly lose a day's pay if I decide actually to do it. Like
Can't
lose
put a
that.
price on that. Like
No, like the
learn something that's
experience.
gonna benefit you online. You know?
Dude, there were so many things I didn't know at a wedding. Like how like they go there before, take pictures of the dress and all the bride stuff, and then they do the first look, and then the ceremony, and then the reception, like all that shit. Like there's certain times of the day. Like it's literally like a time frame. It goes one thing at a time,
Mhm.
and I didn't even know that. Like
So that was a learning experience. That whole shoot was a
Yeah.
learning experience.
literally,
you would have pulled up next year at this other wedding. All right, got married.
like no, like the first one I did for Kane.
Mm-hmm.
When I was it was like a small venue at Casa Baverde, whatever I pronounce it. I don't know if
Mhm.
I said that right or not.
You killed that. That
And
was
the
dope.
guy they came out decent for
those
like
were
you know
sick,
they were
yeah.
good, but dude, the guy that runs the party, runs whatever runs the hall.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yeah, so we're gonna set the first look here. Or like, where do you want to do it? I'm like thinking about it now with like what they did at this wedding,
Mm-hmm.
the most recent one to the one I did then. I'm like, yo, I fucking slaughtered this guy's first look, bro. I didn't even take a picture of his reaction, bro. I took a picture of the girl walking in. Like, that's not what we did at a good wedding, the real one. That's not what we did, bro. We got his reaction.
That's
Like,
where
you
you
know?
learn, bro. And
So
now
like,
you know.
I learned
So
so
at the
much.
next one, you're gonna be like, oh, I know what the fuck's about to happen.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
easily.
Look one, look two. Let's fucking do it. Come on.
Yeah, all this shit.
Yeah.
So I'm so shocked. It's just crazy though. Like,
Dude, that's how you learn, bro. Remember a year ago we did that shoot.
Yeah, the baseball one.
Yeah, bro. I shot the whole thing in like a blue-white balance. Like I didn't know how to change it. I didn't even know anything. Like I didn't know shit about my camera. Like
why are these photos so blue?
we're taking on this. Yeah, I'm like, John, why the fuck are they blue, bro? Like, and then remember he was doing the jumping shots, and I'm like, bro, I don't know how to. Like it's coming out blurry. You're like, let me do
Isn't
it.
that crazy? That was only a year ago. That was like a year ago, 2 days ago.
I literally handed you my camera. I was like, bro, you have to do this. Like I literally can't do it. Like they're
That's
coming
so
out
crazy.
shitty.
It's crazy. Like I didn't know shit. I literally just came back from a road trip too, and like even then, like looking at those photos, and this not even a year later, how much I learned from literally after that was when I started developing a lot more. So in a 5 month to 6 month span, like just looking back at my
Mhm.
photos from October, 5-6 months later from then, I was like, yo, what the fuck?
And that was
These could have been
from-
so much better,
all
dude.
from experience, bro.
Yeah.
You learn when you actually try. Like, people always reach out to me like, bro, how'd you learn? Like, I'm like, bro, get your camera and go outside.
Practice.
Just
Like,
go fucking
literally.
shoot. Go shoot a fucking, go to the park and just shoot people. Like,
I feel like people don't want to do nothing for free.
Yeah.
I've done free shit. Like,
bro,
I don't have to do
You
free
have
shit
to
at
go
this
out
point.
there and just be like, just to do it, like you said, get an experience. You have to do it for free.
bro, you have to. Like,
part of learning.
Especially
You
in
don't
our,
get paid
in our
to learn.
business, like photography. Like,
Right.
no one's just gonna be like, I want to hire you. Like, let me see your work, and you have no portfolio. Like, you have to build a portfolio. Like, there's a lot of kids now I see like picking up cameras. They're like, DM me, book a shoot. I'm like, bro, you just got your camera like 2 weeks ago. Like, chill. Like, just get to know the camera. Like,
Yeah.
practice, build a portfolio, get to know people, and then you start charging. Like, don't jump into that shit. That's not professional.
Practicing.
Imagine
like-
charging somebody for something like this comes out like shit.
Maybe you do it.
Yeah.
Give my money back.
Yeah.
Dude, like, I think, was it 2020? Yeah, 2020. Yeah, it was last year. It was actually before I was still, like, not even really getting into
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
I literally did, for my friend, like, people charge a lot of money for graduation
Thousands,
photos.
bro. Yeah.
Bro, I was like, I just went and did it. And, like, I didn't even know if they were, like, good or not.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, how much we owe you? I was like, nothing. He's like, no, what are you, like, nah, I'll do it. Like, don't worry about it. Like, as I literally, same day, at his house, editing the photos.
Yeah.
Crazy.
After the shoot, I spent hours, like, literally hours of my time, 3-4 hours, and I gave this dude. And it wasn't even just photos for him. It was for, like, 4 other people. So I did a whole group photo for 5 people for Tyler. Well,
Oh yeah.
I
That's
literally
a learning
legit.
experience.
So I think about it, all out for free. I didn't care. Yeah, I got a buffalo chicken roll out of it. That's what I got. Like,
But it was
made me
bro, you're
fucking
doing what you
literally
like. It
shit
was
my
fun.
pants the night before.
You know what I'm saying?
Night
Like,
after.
like that shit was fun to me. Like all the years of getting to where I'm at now. Like a lot of shit was free. Like that's how I built my portfolio. That's how I learned. That's how I practiced. You don't just like pick up a camera and like, all right, it's fucking $300 for this. Like no.
You know what the best part is too? Is when someone hits you up, whatever, they give you a price, or they'll just ignore you and be like, or no, like I'll let you know, and they just never get back to you, or just probably think like this fucking they charging me that much,
Yeah.
and there's somebody that literally just paid me more than that, or paid me
There's people
has
that
no
value it.
problem paying me that because you think
Because they understand the value in it. Like,
Yeah.
dude, Kata, like, whenever I hit him up, I'd be like, dude, I need you Saturday. Shoot at the gym. All right, cool. Let me know how much. I say that. Let me know how much. It's almost like when someone doesn't
I
say
mean,
that,
even
it's like, dude, like,
yeah,
what are we doing here?
even
Like-
you though, like you paid me, bro. You're like, yo, I need to shoot this. When we shot the day we shot that Kata shot the same day I shot.
Because it's your time,
I didn't even expect you to even pay me nothing.
Because I value your time.
I'm
Bro.
literally-
It's not about like fucking shoot how long you're there. I'm not like, oh, it's 40 minutes, not an hour, bro. I'm gonna like cut. No, bro. Like you took your time and invested your time into shooting me. So I gave you money. Like that's just how I am. I've always been like that. Like I'm
Absolutely.
always like I care about time. Like if
Yeah.
someone's giving me their time, like I fucking pay them or whatever. I hate people that are just
The
like
same exact way. But that all depends on. See, you used to. That's because someone that's just came out of working for someone.
exactly. Like,
So we know what how valuable
yeah, I
time is.
value time and I value even bro, if my friend is a plumber and I need fucking plumbing work in my house, I'm not hitting him up just because I'm looking for the
Yeah, the
fucking
free
free
ride,
job.
yeah.
No,
No.
I'm hitting him up because I want to give him business. You know, that's the mentality
Yeah.
people should have. Like, I want to pay my boy. I don't want to pay some random guy. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You want to support your boy.
Yeah, you shouldn't be looking for like. I'm like, bro, it's on you, right? Like, no, fuck that, bro.
That's
You
like-
can't-
that's
you
like-
can't do their
handout.
work. Like,
That's exactly like I mean that's in a different sense for him is imagine me going to order his fucking
Yeah.
pizza, and I see it from his friends like yo is like Rafi there like yeah, what the what is
yeah,
the fucking
yeah,
always
he's
looking
here,
for
he's
something.
working. Yeah,
always looking for something like people expect like yo like I know him I'm like let's go to my boy spot bro I'll get free pizza like no the fuck you're not the
Nah.
fuck you're paying for
dude,
it.
I would never
Seriously.
be like that ever.
I don't mind if you're not expecting it or whatever I don't mind like say
Yeah,
in
helping
his
you out
sense
a little bit.
yeah a little discount
whatever.
here and
Nah, dude,
there
yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
like I don't care I mean not to name drop anyone but
No, there's a
you
time.
know who
yeah.
I'm gonna be talking about, but someone hit me up for car like pictures of their car. Dude, I said like yeah, I was like, yo, $60 an hour,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
is
That's-
nothing.
Yeah,
But I said plus editing,
Yeah.
which was like that was like a year and a half ago. And he went and told his family like or whatever, that's too much. I'm not paying it. Like what? I'll just do it myself. Like you go do it. You go ahead and take pictures of your car and hang out of a window to take rollers. Like
I don't know, bro. I'll never have that mentality. I swear to God, never in my life.
no, never.
I agree with that.
Never in my life will I have that mentality. There's a time and a place. Like obviously, like
Mm-hmm.
bro, not every picture I shoot I fucking charge. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
course.
if I shoot my boys or whatever, like we're hanging out. But then there comes a point where it's like business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't like disrespect me. Don't like
But that's your
I
decision.
hate that, yeah.
Like, don't make my decision for me. You know
I
what
always
Yeah,
say
exactly.
if someone does not, regardless of what you're doing, if someone doesn't want to pay you or argues with the price or something, and they don't value your time, then that's their loss.
Yeah, I don't.
So,
Even, I literally don't
I
care.
have people that call the pizzeria and like order a pie and this, and it's like $20-something. Oh, it's too much. All right, go somewhere else then.
Someone's paying that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone is gonna pay it. You know, you could say it's stupid, but that's my time.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
100%.
come here and work fucking 12 hours a day, 7 days a week to sell you for that anything less,
Yeah.
and then I don't gotta make anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I had one guy breaking things down, telling me how much it cost. He's like, "Oh, the prices have really gone." This is what he said: the prices have really gone up over here over the last 6 years. Do you think that just everything just stays the same? I haven't even been
Especially
there.
now,
I've been there
especially
6
now,
months,
bro.
but
Oh,
bro,
crazy.
you've literally no idea.
6
Everything's
years.
everything's expensive now.
No,
6 years. He really went to 6 years.
6 years. He was like, "What does it cost? A pound of pasta is what? 20 cents? And then you got to put the sauce.
Yeah.
What does it cost you? $2 to make the pasta?
What does
All
you
right.
think? Things
So
don't
even
go
if
up?
it cost me $2 just for the pasta alone and the sauce, right? The container that it goes in, the lid that goes on the container, the plate that it goes on in the bag, the utensil that's going in the bag,
The
okay?
bag.
the bag that it's going in, the guy that it costs to cook the fucking food,
Yep.
okay? The electric, the gas, the rent for the building, the water that goes in the pot. You just think
The girl,
$2.
the girl who took the order on the phone.
On the phone that I
itself.
bought, the cable bill, dude, like
The computer I took the order
the
on.
paper that prints in the kitchen, okay? Like, there's just so much that goes into things that people just don't. I go out, I literally never question a single thing I buy. I went to Filipino's.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
I got a sandwich and an espresso. It was like $25. Didn't even say a single
Nope.
word.
See you later.
It is what it is.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
go out, they get the bill, and they're fucking examining it. What the fuck are you gonna do besides pay it? Like, what the fuck? The guy handed him the car before he gets to my table. I'm like, hey, you can go charge it. What am I supposed to do?
I hate if you
you
do
charge
not
me
have-
$25 for a quesadilla? Are you serious? What am I supposed to do? Fucking fight him for a discount or say the? And then you have the people that complain and say like, "Yo, like." It was kind of stale tasting, and then try to get the discount or get it
after they
full
ate the
comp.
whole entire thing.
But the average person will never understand what the type of business you're in. Like they will
No.
never just
No.
get it.
No. And the
You know?
ones that do, they get it.
Yeah, exactly. If
Like,
you're
they
in
just
it,
get it.
if you're in it, you get it. Like if just to say I was into like photography or videography and
Mhm.
like how much you charge per hour, et cetera, I would understand it.
Yeah.
But the average person is never gonna understand.
Yeah, like bro, if I
Same
ever,
thing with the food business.
If you don't have money to go out, you don't go out. That's
Exactly,
I
yeah.
wanted to say that. If you don't
No,
have
it's
money
the
to eat
truth.
out, then you don't fucking eat out.
Yeah.
It's simple as that.
yeah, if you're complaining about the check, you shouldn't have been.
You should have
shouldn't
gone
been
out.
there in the first place. Yeah,
It's like if you don't have money to tip either. If someone is
Ah.
serving your table, okay, and you do not tip them, even delivery, I think even delivery is even more,
Yeah,
like even worse than
Well,
not tip
I've
because
delivered
they're
pizza,
driving
so,
to your
like, it's
fucking
always like-
house.
Yeah.
I've delivered pizza in college and shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I've literally
pizza guy
said
comes in like,
something.
hey, what's up, man? Like talk to him, like good tip. Like,
Yeah, bro.
It's just
Absolutely.
respect. Like
I've
you
literally
respect
have
the
said stuff to customers that haven't tipped. Like I've gone to people once, no tip, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And I remember this is actually specific. I can't say the
Specific.
fucking. Yeah, that's what he said.
Specific.
Pacific.
Yeah.
Ocean?
I
Yeah,
know,
Pacific
I know,
Ocean?
I know
Exactly.
exactly who he's talking about too.
You think you know what I'm talking about?
Is it? It's the kid on Highland, no?
Oh no, that's even a better story. Yeah. so
that-
there's this
The
fucking.
kid on Highland Boulevard.
I was talking about someone else. that-
Oh,
There was someone else who delivered like it was far. Like this dude lived on Victory Boulevard, and we're in Great Hills. Like
What's his address?
Stop knocking.
I'll tell you, his address is actually up. He lived behind the Wendy's.
What's the
Victory
social security
Boulevard in
number?
Richmond. No, but so here's this kid on. I delivered this deli on Highland Boulevard. Ordered
Yeah.
like $13 worth of food,
Mhm.
whatever. And I deliver there one week. Like I was like, yeah, $16. $16. He gives me $16. I walk outside. I want to fucking jerk off. Like what? Another week comes by, deliver to him. I'm like, before I even left to go to the delivery, I'm like, if this fucking kid doesn't tip me, I'm saying something. Actually, like, nah, I'm not even gonna say something. I'm gonna charge him extra right off the bat. I'm charging him $3 extra. So I get there, whatever. The kid's like, how much is it? $19. He's like, ah, no, you sure? It said they said 16. I was like, no, it's 19. He goes, nah, you sure? I don't know. They said 16. I was like, yeah, it's 19 because you don't tip me, so I'm tipping myself. This is like a real story. This happened. I really said that. Like I charged 3 more because you don't tip. And he's like, I don't like the tip. Like, I said, why do you order for delivery? Pick it up. He goes, you guys are right down the block. I said, dude, we're in Great Hills. Like, you got the wrong.
He said, I don't like the tip.
I said, he said,
Yeah.
I don't like the tip. I said, you should order for pickup then.
I
You don't like the
tip.
fucking tip?
I don't like to deliver, bro.
I said, dude, you know what I said? I said, you.
I don't like delivering for free.
Yo,
I
why
said-
did my food come? He don't like to deliver. The guy.
I said not to be disrespectful, but dude, but like, this is how I make my money. He's like, you think I deliver for free? For fun? I was like, I don't get paid enough hourly to this. Oh, he actually said, he's like, yeah, you get paid. I was like, how much do you think I get paid?
What does that mean, though? Like,
I get paid nothing an hour. You get what? I was like, even $1. I was like, you had me come here, waste my gas and whatever, and make me like miss other money to not give me anything. Well, at least give $1. Like, you think that someone's gonna want to deliver here because you're not
fuck that.
tipping? I say, if you don't tip, we're not gonna want to deliver here. You're gonna be waiting for your food because we're not gonna want to fucking come here.
No, you're right.
He's like, you charge delivery fee. No, I don't, bro. Tip me. The fuck? Give me $1. You don't got $1, bro? I've gotten tipped fucking nothing. I've gotten tipped 20 cents.
Change, yeah.
Like legit bull. Someone
I've
handed me
got a hand
$5
of
in
change
quarters.
before it was fucking.
I love when they hand you a bag
That's
of
when I was like,
quarters.
I gotta stop doing this.
The
Like,
bag of quarters is my best one.
like
Yeah,
here.
she just went through her couch cushion. She said, "This is for you."
No, the best is like, here's $2 singles. Here's $4 in quarters. Like, you really went for just give me the $2 in singles. Like at this point. But
I
yeah,
charge
it's funny.
I have a charge. There's a school that we deliver to, Patrides. Bro, they never tip. Always
Dude,
mad.
yeah, I used to deliver to Patrice.
Bro, they don't ever come. They take mad long.
and
like-
going in was always like a process. I was
dude,
like,
it's like
"Bruh."
my driver is there using their time, and you're not. I charge them $3 every single time.
You should.
Absolutely.
Why is my
Delivery
driver?
fee.
I hate when people don't that
And they're
order
kids.
for
That's
food.
why.
Yeah, they're also dickheads. But people that order food and you're waiting at the door for mad long. They didn't tell you the bell doesn't work or the bell just doesn't work that night.
Mm-hmm.
But they'll come out and like, oh, the bell works. I'm like, no, I was here for 15 minutes. I rang the bell 3 times. It didn't ring.
I'm so happy you just brought that up because that
People-
literally
Oh,
happened to me. I didn't get a 9 out of 10 deliveries. Someone doesn't answer the door. I have to call them.
You know,
I'm
you
not
call
even
them.
joking.
The best part is when they don't answer the phone.
Dude, I pace around my windows when I order food. Like, I'm like,
Bro, like you don't
I
know.
know, right? You're expecting food. Like, why are you not at the door
Yeah.
or
That's
something?
fucking hype.
People waiting you mad long 5 minutes. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna flip the phone. I'm gonna put my balls on your fucking.
Nah, the
pizza.
worst is when I call and they're like, "Yeah, give me a minute. I'm just still waiting outside for mad long." Like I literally just called you. I'm about to call him again. Hello.
That happened to me yesterday, actually, or the other day. I go up. The lady orders. I'm like, oh, I'm downstairs with your food. It was like an apartment building, so I
Mhm.
didn't know I could go up the stairs. She's like, the door's open. All right. I go up the stairs. I'm like, all right, I'm outside the door with your food. Hang up. Just waiting. I'm like, what the fuck is this lady? I thought she was like an old lady. Maybe she's taking her time. Bro, like 3-4 minutes go by. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I knock on the door. She goes, you can just leave it outside. Like, why would you say it on the, you should have said that on the phone. I just like, all right. And I didn't even get tipped. That was the best part. She didn't even tip me.
That's crazy.
Fuck, bro. That's why she wanted me to leave it outside.
that,
She didn't want to face the
Man,
music.
annoying. Man, annoying.
goddamn.
But so not to kind of like get off topic, but I kind of have this question that's like running through my mind.
You want to kiss him, right?
Yeah, you want to kiss John?
Is it about pizza delivery?
He's
Let's not. Don't talk to me.
Put those days behind me.
No. So obviously, like just hearing you talk, and obviously all of us
I
talk.
didn't talk.
No,
Whatever.
barely. No, but you guys discussing like how you guys started out together, like learning from like basically nothing from the bottom, right? You didn't know much about cameras, you didn't know much, but you guys learned together, grew together. You're doing your own thing, John F. Photos, you have LT Visual Media, and Tommy, obviously you have Napoli's, and
I feel like, it's kind of
yeah.
weird. Like we're
no,
saying,
no,
it's kind of the same thing.
yeah, it's kind of the same thing,
Oh yeah,
right?
it is.
But
It's fine, man.
but we're all kind of doing our own things, right? The biggest question here is like, where I always constantly think to myself, especially as of recent, like, where do you see yourself in just 5 years? Like, we're all relatively the same age. I'm 25. You're gonna be 26. You guys just turned 25. You're
24.
24. Okay. But in a 5-year gap, just about 30. Where do you see yourself
Damn,
in
that's
that
a big
5
one.
years, bro?
It's a crazy question.
Like, where do you see like your ultimate goal for LT Visuals or your ultimate goal for John F. Photos? Because I know these are like your passions.
Mhm.
So like, where do you see yourself growing in like 5 years?
Dude, I literally don't know. That's how like
Yeah.
all over the place everything's been like. From last month to this month, like I never thought like my goal coming to Houston was just like meet Christian, like get a photo with, like
Dude,
now we're talking
I
like
gotta go.
shooting with him, then shooting with him again like
Crazy.
twice. Now it's like what the fuck? Now he knows my name,
Yeah.
and it's like holy shit. Like I step back, I'm like what the fuck is happening right now? Like so I literally can't tell you where I'm gonna be in 5 years
Yeah.
because I literally don't know what's gonna happen next week.
Does
Yeah.
that
Or 2
scare
weeks from now.
you?
No,
or
I love it.
excite you?
That's
I
awesome.
fucking love it, bro. Because I
Absolutely.
literally every week is just like, what's gonna happen this week?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I look back, the past like 2 weeks of my life have been like fucking surreal. Like literally,
You're not dreading it. You're looking forward to it.
yeah. No,
That's-
it's exciting.
That's awesome.
Like next month we're going to LA. We're going to LA in December.
I'm so mad because I want to go. Me and you plan to go to LA for like years
know.
now. But continue.
Sorry.
Sorry, I'm out.
Technically, John, you went there without
Yeah,
him
so like
first.
I'm going to LA in December. We're going. Like we don't really have like a plan.
Right.
We're going and
You're just doing it.
shit happens. Like last
Yeah.
time we went, like I was with Steve will do it. Like you can't plan this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So like the life that I chose
Mm-hmm.
is so fucking unpredictable.
Right.
And I love it. But like it's also kind of scary. Like
Yeah.
I don't know where the fuck I'll be in 5 years. I don't know where I'll be
Right.
in 5 months.
Because things could change at the blink of an eye.
Exactly.
That's
But
awesome.
I do see 5 years. I hopefully have my own fucking house.
Right.
I want to still be living with the guys I'm with because
Do you see yourself staying in Texas?
No.
You don't.
I don't see myself in Texas long term.
Okay.
I see myself like doing a lot of my work there for
Yeah.
sure, like spending a lot of time
Traveling there.
there, but
and
not
stuff.
but not full time. Like
You see yourself living in New York full time, or you don't know?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know.
It's just up in the air.
I feel like once you leave New York and you really see what's
You get
out
a
there,
taste.
you just kind of like,
No, dude. Even the weather, like just like
yeah, I know.
There's
We
just so
lived in
much
Texas
nicer
before,
shit
so
out
yeah.
there.
I really like. I honestly want to like go West Coast,
Mhm.
like go out to the West. But I don't know.
LA
Honestly, I
LA is
plan on buying
beautiful.
property in Montana or Wyoming within the next year,
That's crazy.
just to have something up there.
I think that's the thing. I don't know where I want to live. Like
I feel like
where
my
I wanna,
ultimate
settle
goal,
down.
like
don't
I
know.
guess I kind
Yeah,
of
what is yours?
ignored
Yeah.
it. I feel like his way of getting to where he wants to be and mine are like kind of different
Mm-hmm.
because he's using just like photos and his like LT is what's bringing him where he's going.
Right.
Like I
Gym
plan on
and working out,
being John
stuff
F like
that.
John F photos and my photo stuff to
Yeah. Your
to
own
gain
thing.
me. I really just want to have like a big following on social media
Mhm.
and just like be known for like a dope photographer. Like I want to do a lot of travel,
Yeah.
but I'm not just using photography to get me to that point
Mhm.
to be a travel photographer or like whatever. Because obviously I work and I'm doing that, and
Yeah.
then I like really investments is kind of what
Mhm.
is gonna bring me to that point to not have to really work and I can travel wherever I want
Right.
and go get these cool photos and do that. But I guess really like kind of like traveling more and that being my main
So-
focus on my page
Yeah.
and like my following coming from like you see someone like that post crazy ass sunsets and like
Mhm.
on like I love that, like that's what I want to
Yeah,
do.
that's dope.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't necessarily just want to be known for like my photos. Like I'm slowly
Yeah.
getting to that where like I want people to like follow me for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You want to grow LT into.
yeah, like people like a few months ago you didn't know what the fuck I looked like. And I just started like posting myself a little bit,
Yeah.
like posting like reels, like behind the scenes shit.
Absolutely.
People are like, dude, this is dope. Like it's cool to see you like actually working and like speaking.
Mhm.
So like I do eventually want to get to a place where like you follow me, even if you don't know shit about photography or about like what I do, or
Right.
just to like, cause it's like a page you look forward to seeing what I'm gonna do, or
Absolutely.
you look for like some type of motivation from me or some type of like inspiration. So like I do want to eventually get to that point, like really start in the next year. I want to really post myself more and like become like an outlet for people to come.
like a brand.
to
You
come
want to
learn.
brand yourself.
Yeah,
a
you
little
want to
That's
you
huge.
come to my page to learn, to get entertained, to like see dope shit, and like you know what I'm saying. I don't want to just be known for my photos necessarily,
You want to create an identity for LT Visuals.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
and for myself. Like I want like Joe Latona to be like
Absolutely.
a name that like, oh wow, he does this. Like that guy's dope for like what he does.
I
you
guess
know?
That's sick.
in a different sense to look at it as like people know athlete.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it?
Athlete.
Athlete,
Yeah.
yeah.
Athlete, like people know that, and then there's like, oh, Christian Guzman, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
Like,
it's like, oh,
he-
LT, and it's like, oh,
he is
Joe
a brand.
Latona.
You know what I'm saying?
He is.
Christian is a fucking brand. Like he himself is a brand. Like that's where I want to eventually get to. Like that's like my end goal, I guess. Like
You have YouTube.
Would you?
I was gonna ask the same
Yeah.
exact question.
You
I do have a YouTube. Yeah.
you do?
Yeah.
I feel like you do well on YouTube. Even TikTok.
There's
you on TikTok?
I was about to
You on TikTok?
I got a few videos.
No,
on
bro,
there.
you gotta be on TikTok.
Like I did my I recorded like my show days, like I vlogged it. That was pretty dope.
I feel like your behind the scenes shit is dope. I feel like that would
Yeah.
do so well on TikTok.
no, I literally
huge.
just started that. Like just started, and it's
Dude,
fucking
TikTok
doing,
is so
doing
easy to
well.
get views. I got thousands and literally
Like what
fucking-
he's been doing, like yeah, like the shoot, and then you do like those cool behind the scenes, and like the photos.
Yeah,
and
the
then-
reels are dope. Yeah,
Yeah.
reels.
You,
are
no,
sick.
you do like and you have like the worth ethic to make those cool like edits. Like people can just do like what I kind of do is just put a
Yeah.
fucking
No, that
TikTok.
was sick. The one you made was dope. Like
Like yeah, it was cool, but you
People like
literally
seeing
edit a whole ass video.
Yeah, your shit's so. I don't know how you do that. You'd be like taking the behind the scenes, and you like zoom in,
you're
and it shows the lens. Like it's so dope. Like how do you
Not
even
even
do
that.
this?
Yeah,
I
like
don't know.
you'll throw the photo in the middle of the thing. Like, you know, like you'll snap the pic and then just throw the photo on. Like you're taking your time out of no one
Oh,
even
yeah.
understands that. I guess that's just me understand.
no, you get yeah.
Like you're going out of your time to literally edit the video to not just like show you shooting, but you're showing you shooting and then throwing the photo in there, like what you just
Yeah.
took. Like that's
if you
a lot-
saw
so
me
much-
shoot, it's fucking crazy. But I like set up a tripod behind myself. Like I'm like shooting myself while shooting
That's
shooting
nuts.
I always
someone.
thought
It's
someone
like
recorded for you.
no, I literally like walk around with a fucking tripod.
He literally told me. You literally said like eventually I'm gonna get to the point I'm gonna need someone to be my fucking photographer. Like,
No,
videographer,
yeah.
like.
You're gonna need somebody to follow you around.
Yeah,
Literally.
like I live with 3 guys, but like 2 guys are like they do it. The other guy's a nurse, but the other 2 guys, Harry and Dorian, they're my roommates.
Dorian
They're fucking
ripped.
yeah, he's the fucking man.
Sick.
But yeah, like we're trying to become a collective, like me, him, and Dorian. So like
Mhm.
kind of like Charlie, Max, and
Right.
Christian. Like we're trying to come up with something. We're thinking of like names and stuff. We've been like brainstorming. We eventually want to make like a podcast. We want to be known as a collective. You know what I'm saying?
Like them 3.
Like we're all gonna try to grow as individuals, obviously, but like we want to be known as like Joe, Harry, and Dorian, the collective. And
That's dope.
That's sick.
Like
yeah,
that.
we're gonna really try to like come up with something. So we want to have like a brand, like something to sell, like merch, or some type of like
Right.
something, like a
But
product
that's
or something.
good that you have not just yourself, but 2 other guys
Yeah.
on the same mindset, same type of level that you're
Yeah.
at.
I would not
To
be
yeah.
where I'm at without them. They're the reasons why I'm even in fucking Texas.
That's the thing. You know, you have them to push you, and you push them.
Yeah, they were literally strangers to me in August, and now I literally consider them like my fucking brothers, like family.
Sick.
So I literally came. I went to Houston just to visit. Like I literally was just.
Yeah.
I had a buddy Dre. Shout out Dre. He moved. He was from Jersey, but he made the move down there. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna go down, just work out, like maybe go back to college, which he did go back to college.
Mm-hmm.
So I was down there visiting him, and like the crazy person I am, I'm just like on Instagram, like going through athletes likes, going through like everything, just trying to like find like people, like dope people. And I came across Harry, and I came across Dorian like separately.
No way.
I didn't even know they were like fucking living together. So like
sick.
I was just shooting out DMs, like firing DMs. I was like, yo, bro, like I see you're an athlete, like I'm a photographer, I'm down here, I would love to just work with you.
Yeah.
I was just trying to like connect with people, like not asking for money. I was literally just doing
Networking.
everything for free. Yeah, it was just networking. So I shot a DM to Harry, shot a DM to Dorian. I was like, what's up, photographer? I'm down here from New York, blah, blah, blah. Check out my page. And so they were like, yeah, for sure, bro. Yeah, let's link up. Let's shoot on like Saturday. I think it was Saturday. They're like, yeah, pull up on Saturday morning. We'll do a shoot. So I went there. I took an Uber, I think. I fucking Ubered. Like, I was like, I gotta go. I took an Uber. And yeah, so we shot. It was dope. That was the first time I met them. We were just like kicking it. We were talking in between sets and shit. I shot a little video, took some photos, and they were like, "Yeah, what are you doing tonight?" I'm like, "Nothing, bro. I'm just visiting, just chilling." They were like, "Come to a party at Remington James's house." You know, Remington James,
Of
right?
course.
I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'll
Definitely.
be there. Dude, what time? Like, let's go. That's fucking insane."
That's sick.
So, yeah, so I went there. That's where I met Rem,
Yeah.
and Harry introduced me. He's like, "Oh, this is Joe Latona. He goes by LT. He's a photographer from New York. He's down here just visiting. We did some shoots today." He's like, "Oh, cool, man." Like, I remember he took out his phone, and he followed me. I looked at my phone, looked down, I saw it. I was like, "Dre,"
Nuts.
and he was like, "Bro." And we were like fucking freaking out. I was like,
That's sick.
"Bro, let's fucking go." And then yeah, so I drank a little. We were all like fucked up,
Mm-hmm.
and
I love all you guys.
it was like one of those moments. Like me and Rem were kicking it. We were talking. It was like surreal. Just even talk to him. And
Nuts.
he's like, "Bro," he's like, "I'm actually looking for like a videographer." He's like, I need someone just to like edit. Like I have no time. I can't believe this turned into like me telling
That's
my story.
sick.
But yeah. So he was like, "Yeah, I need like a videographer, bro. Like I need someone to just edit my shit because I'm
Mhm.
just super busy and editing is just annoying. Like I don't mind filming and anything." So yeah, we kicked it. He followed me. Kicked it more with Harry and Dorian. Then I went home. Went back to New York. Or flew back home because it was just a little trip for the weekend. I go back to work. I'm like, bro, fuck this shit. Like that was dope. Like I want to, like that was sick.
Yeah.
I remember when you were like, yeah, I'm going out there.
So then I went back. I went back like a week or two later. I went back to visit Dre again. Like I was like, fuck it, let's go do it again. Like and now I knew
you
Harry.
took like
and-
a legit whole week
Yeah.
off of work too. I remember.
yeah, I did.
Took a
Oh,
whole week
no,
off.
yeah.
We took like
But
5 days off. some shit
that was
like
like this is after this. Like then I went back for the second time just for another weekend. Kicked it with everybody again. Like kicked it with Rem, Harry, Dorian. Like got to know each other even more. Did more shooting. Went back home. Back at work. I'm like, bro, fuck what it is. Fuck work. I'm like, that's when I was like recording the videos of myself. I was like,
That's when you knew.
because I went out there. I got a taste of it. And I was like, that's where I need to be. Those are the people I need to be around. That's where I'm gonna fucking like.
Grow.
That's where I'm gonna make it. So, Rem reached out, and he's like, "Bro, like, if you're serious about this, he's like, let's make that happen. Let's do it." Like, He's like, fly out. I'm gonna fly you out here. He flew me out. He paid for my ticket and everything. And I stayed with him for 3 days. Like I literally lived in his house, just me and him. It was fucking crazy. Like 3 days I lived with him, and we shot a video every day. Like I shot, edited, shot, edited, shot, edited. 3 videos in 3 days.
Sick.
Slept there. Like we sat next to each other at the desk. Like it was pretty surreal. It was like crazy.
Yeah.
I literally went. It was like an audition kind of.
Right.
So I went there to like prove myself, and he was like, "Bro, you fucking killed it." Like he was like, "You come out here full time. Like I'll get you set up with money. Like I'll make sure you're good." Like so I went back home, back to fucking work. I'm like, "Bro, fuck this again." Like, and then he calls me. He's like, "Bro, if you're ready, like make the move." So Harry calls me. He's like, "Bro," he's like, "Rem's serious about you coming out here." So I'm like, "All right, fuck it." He's like,
You did it.
He's like, "I got to do it, right?" He's like, "Bro, you have to do it." He's like, "This is like a once in a lifetime thing. If you're serious about this, you got to do it." So I was like, "Got to do it." I called my dad. I called my mom. I was like, "I think I got to go to Texas and quit." My mom was freaking out. Like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" My dad. Well, I kind of like my dad knew it was coming,
Yeah.
so he was like kind of okay with it, but. And that was it. I remember I was outside Miggy's. You guys know Miggy's?
Yeah.
I was like pacing around. I was in my fucking work clothes, like, on the phone with Rem's calling me. I'm calling my parents. Like I was freaking out. I was in my boots still, and that was it. I went to work that Monday, walked in, respectfully quit. Like I wasn't like fuck you.
No, yeah.
I was like I got an opportunity in
Fuck you,
Texas,
it's my
and I
last
got
day.
I got to take it. And they were like, "Dude, we're super happy for you. Like it's fucking awesome."
Absolutely.
And that was it. I fucking quit, and I fucking moved in with Harry and Dorian, and that's how the story goes.
So
Now
far,
I'm
the
there.
rest is
And
history.
the rest is history. Yeah.
And the rest
Fucking
is
is,
still being wrote.
That's
Rest
been
is still
dope.
being wrote. I like that.
How'd that turn into me telling the story?
I know, but that was a
No,
good
no,
story,
that's
bro. I'm
awesome.
mad inspired now.
Seriously,
full
me
circle.
I'm
too.
gonna go for a run around Bloomingdale quick.
Yeah,
Man,
no, it was literally
inspired.
just visiting and getting a taste of it, and then
All you need is a taste.
yeah,
That's what
Once
I
you
like
get
to
a
say.
taste of something, it could change your mind.
It's like you said,
It'll
like,
change your life.
you can never
honestly.
picture yourself working for someone again. There's literally no way you're
well,
ever gonna work for
not
someone
in the
again.
sense of like
No, like go to wake up.
like that
Go to a
that type
job,
of work for
Make
somebody.
somebody
zero
else
chance.
make money. That's
Yeah.
essentially what.
Like right now, I'm working for the dude Marco, Jack Italian. He's fucking dope. Like I'm his videographer now. Like technically, like I'm on salary with him and everything. So like
Sick.
technically I do work for him, but like that's just like my boy. Like it's like hanging out every
Yeah,
day.
it's
Like,
different
it's
though.
so fucking great. He's the man, and like I'm looking forward to everything we're gonna do together.
That's
Very
crazy.
happy for you, bro.
Me too.
It's crazy, bro.
Very, very happy.
Like some people were like
Appreciate that.
mad about that or tight, but I'm like fucking every
Oh,
time I
that's
see it, I'm
sick.
fucking happy. I'm
Yeah.
hyped as fuck for you.
I just think I proved a lot of people wrong, bro. People
I
always,
love that.
people always
Yeah.
put me down. Like they were like, "Oh, the fitness shit's not gonna work. You gotta do other stuff." You like, and trust me, I'm nowhere near where I want to be, but like it did feel good to say like,
Yeah.
"Fuck you." Like I fucking did it. Like
Absolutely.
even though I feel like I didn't do anything yet. Like I literally feel like I didn't do shit yet, but like it feels good to be where I'm at now and like just
But you're doing it.
say like, I fucking did it. You know?
That's sick.
very proud of you, my boy.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you.
From the
Definitely,
fucking
definitely.
from the
Thank you,
ground up.
Give him a round of applause, everybody.
I think we had the
Which one? The yellow?
yeah, try it.
No.
It's like boo.
Yeah.
This guy, huh?
Thank you everyone for coming out for Joe Latono, also known as LT Vision Media.
Yeah.
The studio.
Absolutely.
We got the studio.
We got the audience
We
over
got the
here.
audience. You know, the audience.
Psych.
Close to
Nah,
the camera,
but,
there's like 18 people behind.
Yeah, it's definitely time to probably wrap this
Yeah.
up.
I
We're
think
at-
this
we're
was
at
a
that
good
time.
one. I think a lot of people hopefully would definitely
Take
get some-
away.
Yeah, take something
bro.
away from this. Absolutely.
Chase your dreams.
For sure.
No plan B.
Don't be content, my boys
No plan B.
and
Absolutely.
girls, because becoming content is very dangerous.
Who wants to make the rough ending?
The rough ending.
It's the rough ending.
I don't know anything.
All right, thank you for watching episode.
4, right?
Thank you for watching episode
Season
4 of the
2,
Borderline
episode
Podcast.
4. Take good things from
Season
this.
2.
And
Season two.
we'll
Look
see
to the
you all
wrong
next
camera.
time. We'll
See you next time on episode 5.
Boom.
On the Borderline Podcast.
And that's the rough ending. We out.
Yeah.